My next guest will be a part of this year's Milligan June Jubilee celebration. Well, him and his bandmates, none other than Don Barnes and 38 Special. Don, it's been a while, man. How you doing? How's the band doing?
Man, where everybody's just chomping at the bit. It's so great to be back out doing shows. They keep adding more dates. We're pretty busy from, next month to the end of the year. I mean, we used to take the winter off because, traveling through elements and everything. But I told the agent, just go ahead and add them because we've been sitting at home. We didn't know how to act having all that time on our hands.
So I got to ask, what was your go-to show during the whole pandemic?
Oh, we watched, let's see, well, we went back to 6 Feet Under, did all that, watched The Sopranos again. The Crown is really excellent. I didn't know if I would like that about the Queen and all the royalty there, but it was really a good show. It was really good to follow. Let's see, what else? Oh, all kind of odd murder mysteries and all those things, but we were trying to occupy our time elsewhere. Going to the driving range and teaching my wife how to play golf, all that. So
How did she do?
she hits them pretty straight. If you can hit them straight, you can play, right? I mean, nobody's going to be on the tour anytime soon.
I wouldn't say I have golf skills, but they consist of staying hydrated, if you get my drift.
That's right. That's right. You got the cooler in the golf cart. We played a golf cart community last year, and people were asking, how do you feel about playing with people sitting all in golf carts? I said, well, we play all these shows of people sitting down. It's fine with me. The best thing about it was the golf carts had the coolers in the back, so they had the beers and the cocktails and mixers and everything. So it was more rowdy than any regular show.
But on a serious note, though, how does it feel to actually get the band back together, get on the road, and play music again? It's got to be therapeutic, isn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I'll tell you, we are the first ones to say we have missed people so much. To see so many smiles in their face and bring that kind of joy, it's a great job to bring that history to people. The show is a ride in itself. When I was a kid, I'd go see these groups and they'd play a couple of fast tempos and they'd say, okay, we're going to slow it down and play a little slow blues. No, don't do that. We want to keep climbing, So the ride we take them on, it goes through all the history of the band. We've got a medley of secondary songs from movies and all that. So it's everything moving. It's all linked together and it's a great time. And at the end of 95 minutes, we're exhausted and they're exhausted along with us. So it's more bang for the buck, I guess, right?
Now, what I've always loved about you guys and your style of music, I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it. It's not, how do you say, it's not the bluesy feel, talking about whiskey and women. It's more of what the Beatles gave us, that British invasion vibe back in the day.
That's true.
That's how I kind of feel about it. I mean, am I correct in saying that?
Absolutely correct. We were fans of all the British invasion. We used to play in all these little bands when we were kids, teenage, playing the Animals and Beatles songs and all that. So we were more melodic oriented. Some of the groups from South, they have more, like you said, the whiskey and great gators and women and all that. But we liked choruses. We like melody and muscle. We've got the good muscle of the guitars and a great melody over the top, good story. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So it's worked all these years. Some people say, yeah, well, they're not really like Skinner or whatever. We weren't trying to be like Skinner. They're more commercial. Oh, commercial. Let's see, translate that to a lot of hit songs that people love to hear. So I feel so bad about that.
And that unique approach you guys have had established all these years, it actually transitioned and made so many iconic hits for you guys.
It kept it on the radio too, because the choruses were sing along, memorable choruses. Caught Up in You, Hold On Loosely, Rocking Into the Night, all those things. We loved all this melodic stuff, And when we were kids, I don't know if I ever told you this, Eric, but we came from Jacksonville, Florida. It was a Navy town, so there was 4 naval bases there. And as kids, literally everybody, Ronnie Van Zant, Skinner, Greg and Dwayne Allman, everybody played sailors clubs from at 15 to 16 years old. You make $100 a week, 16 years old. It's big money, And but we were playing all the cover songs, all the radio hits of the day, whether it was Santana or Blood, Sweat and Tears, Three Dog Night, all those things. And so you started learning from a really early age where the payoff is in these songs. It's a kind of a craft, it's a graph that starts off keeps climbing, and you got the big payoff, the chorus, it's sing along and all that. So we learned the structures of songwriting. We didn't know we were learning them, but as you're playing and working them out, as a kid, you start seeing how things put together, and you got an A section, a B section, and a ramp to the chorus, and a bridge, and all these outro things. So you get cocky after a while, and you think, well, I can write my own songs. Well, that's when you go starve for 10 years. So that's not something I highly recommend anybody trying to do. But we were too stubborn to quit, I guess.
Flip script. Has any acts, any bands actually approach you and ask about how you've done things over the years? I mean, try to pull some ideas off of what you've established with the band?
I've had several people over the years. I've had people, and you'll be surprised. We played with ZZ Top years ago. This is back when they were in the Rio Grande, the Texas blues, and it's all minor chords, minor blues stuff, and we were sat in the hotel lobby, and I don't want to take any credit for them or anything, but they said, "What is it that you guys are doing that gets you on the radio?" And I said, "Billy, I can tell you. My main thing, it's major chords. Like, it's just the songs Caught Up in You is a major chord, not minor. Minor is a little bit darker sounding. You get a major chord, it's more happier, more joyful. So, and I said, Hold On Loosely is major chords, Caught Up in You. All these songs were major keys. And before I knew it, they came out with Eliminator, and it was all major chords. But it was real strong guitars and stuff. But, it was that kind of formula. And we've had several other groups come up, and well, actually, we opened a lot of shows over the years, and we get bumped off the tour because we were showing up the headliner. So, but that was our creed, go out there and take them all out, and God help who has to follow us, So we came from that Ronnie Van Zant school. We don't take anything from anybody. Don't take a back seat to anybody. So we all gutted up and went out there and dug in, So people were like, "Damn, these guys are serious about this." Well, yeah, because we were starving. You get out there and you got people see, like, you're just right, put it in their face, So that kind of attitude has been a winner over the years, and we have a little unspoken rule. We don't slack up, we stack up. Over the years, people get a little older. They think, oh, they're going to be all complacent. They're going to sit down on stage and all that. Oh, no, it's the opposite. So we go out there. So people are like, they make all these jokes about how long we've been around and everything. And then when they're there, they realize they haven't missed a lick. These guys still bring it every time. So we're very proud of that. That was always our creed, always have that viability. And, it's a joy to bring that kind of joy, like I said, to people. It's a happy job to have.
It's weird in the era of music. I mean, you guys have established such a strong fan base, and I mean, I think that continues to make you guys top tier all these years. I mean, from the beginnings back to, well, Alice Marr days. You know what I mean?
Alice Marr was a band, for people who didn't know. It was banned before 38 Special. We had it was mostly some of the guys in 38 Special, but we had, first of all, Donnie Van Zant and I, we played in 10 or 12 other bands before 38 Special, trying to get it off the ground. And then it would fall apart. People wouldn't show up for rehearsal. That's the main thing. You got people to be commit to get to rehearsal. But Alice Marr was the name of Donnie had found it in an encyclopedia, name of a ghost ship that was everybody was dead of the plague, and the boat was still floating out there on the high seas somewhere. So we thought, a real positive name, real upbeat.
I know, not the craziest thing. We wanted to, the experience we've had last year. I guess this is not the craziest bit, but
yeah, I know. I said we are in crazy times here, man. It was. I'm glad to see everybody opening up again, though.
From Alice Marr till now, talking about the evolution of classic and Southern rock. Your thoughts? Has it grown? Has it decreased? Talk to us about it?
It's all coming back around. The circle, everything old becomes new again. And our ages, William Morris ages, they were saying the existence of strong guitar bands with good hits, a night full of hits, are getting rare now. So people We only look. We got a handful of them. We all of our friends, Oreo, Sticks, Skinner, everybody's easy. Everybody. But it's just a handful of them really out there touring that can bring those hits every night. So and people are so hungry for that stuff. I think. I mean, the agency was telling me that you guys are going to see multiple sold out nights because these people, if you came through town last time, like, oh, honey, you want to go see them? Well, we'll skip it this time. We'll see them next time. And then the 2020 happened, and they're not gonna miss it now. So we've already seen the rise and all the enthusiasm, the hunger for it. So it's all come back around, and I mean, just talking from the business side of things, it's through the roof, Eric. It's really through the roof. And well, they're booking all next year, everything. So, couldn't be happier. It's been about 40 years, so I'm happy to still be here and still be able to deliver it. Voice is still strong. We're all still strong. Everybody stays healthy.
Talking with Don Barnes, 38 Special. Of course, they'll be a part of the Milligan June Jubilee celebration Friday, June 11th. Get your tickets now at MidwestTix.com. That's MidwestTix.com. Don, I got to ask, you're talking about how your voice is strong. Is there something we could see new on the horizon with 38 Special coming up this year?
Yeah, we've got several songs. We've got several record companies wanting to give us a deal, but you start looking at things. It's like, well, we've got our own record, 38 Special Records. We have our own record company. We start these days, the internet and iTunes and Spotify, everything, you can put a record out yourself instead of giving somebody else the property, because they want to own it. They want to own your masters and everything. So we're about 65% through with some of these songs. Really good stuff. Throwback to some of the old stuff with some new things thrown in. Always keeping that standard high. The energy and the big guitars in your face and everything. So we'll be looking for it. It'll be out. We'll get some time to group everybody together and get back in the studio.
4 years, Don. Can you imagine that? 4 years since you last been in Milligan. You're coming back again, headlining Milligan June Jubilee. What stood out for you in Milligan since 4 years ago?
I just remember the fans are manic. We just love coming back and to see everybody. There was like I said, people they keep the faith all these years, and that just hits us right in the heart, man. We look forward to getting back out there and seeing all the familiar faces. Some people they might have let out on parole. They could come see us that night. So I want to tell you, it's a bit of a sacrifice for me because the next day is my wife's birthday, and she didn't want me traveling on her birthday. So I said, "Oh yeah, but it's Milligan. We got to get out there and do that thing. Bring the circus, And so I've got an early flight back. It's like a 6 o'clock flight. I told her, you got to keep Mama happy, So I'll be back.
Well, we got to thank your better half. Thank you, and I guess a big happy birthday shout out as well,
Christine. Yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, Christine. Thank you. Thank you for letting us take him and the bandmates for a night. Man, I can't wait to see you guys in Milligan. It's going to be rocking. Excited to see you. It's been a while, and thank you so much for joining me, man.
Yeah, we look forward to it, Eric. Oh, I wanted to mention we've got a new member of the band, Jerry Riggs. He comes with his own creed, his own resume. He's been a virtuoso for all these years, and this guy, we put a special segment together for him to go out there. It's like, Eric, it's like having Jeff Beck on the other side of the stage. I'm so proud to have him. Oh man, he brings I told him, I said, Jerry, that stuff ain't on my guitar. I said, I don't know what you're doing. I need an upgrade 2.0 or something. But he's just a wonderful guy, a great player, and people are going to be literally mesmerized by this guy. We put a little segment together in the middle. You'll see it. You're going to be just wowed by it. It's amazing.
You heard him. 38 Special, Jack Russell's Gray White Forgotten Highway, Friday, June 11th, 2021. Get your tickets now at MidwestTix.com.